Today is a very special day. First and foremost, what's good everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, if you do not know, today is Shahrazad Ali's birthday. Alright, and I have her... Oh, I have it right here. Wonderful book. The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. A beautiful, magnificent book. She has beautiful lectures on YouTube that you can look at for yourself. This right here caused a lot of controversy back in the 90s for a lot of black women. They were coming at her left and right, giving her death threats and all type of stuff, right? Trying to cancel her even back in the 90s because she just caused a whole ruckus, right? She shook she shook the foundation of the black community with what she had to say concerning the way that, you know, the trauma and the experiences that black women have been going through and the effects of that and how that has been affecting the black family. What I want to do in this video is just give appreciation to Miss Shahrazad Ali. All right, we're going to do a little compilation dealing with the things that Shahrazad Ali have said over the years, and we're just going to give appreciation to where it's due. All right, this is the nightmare to black feminists. This is the black feminists' worst nightmare. Let's get into it.
Everything we want from our men costs money. Everything they want from us just costs us to have a better attitude or a smile. That don't cost us nothing, but we withhold it because it don't go like our fairy tale version of how the relationship's supposed to go. We're sick people. It ain't just him that's got problems. We got problems too. And we the mother. Like I say, we have them before anybody. So if we want a better man, we have to raise a better man. We're working for the future. Because working for the present, we ain't making no progress.
Shahrazad, there are a lot of women out there who think you don't like us, you don't like black women.
Oh, yes, I do. I love black women. I'm a black woman myself, and I got 5 daughters and 4 sisters, so that would, be ridiculous of anybody to assume that. As I said, we have just never had anybody challenge us on our behavior. We've never had anybody to say, well, let's look at what we do. We know what he does, and he's wrong in a lot of what he does. But his wrongness, his guilt, does not ensure our innocence. We have a share in the problems that we have in the black community. And just because we are dressed up and have a job does not mean that we don't practice some aberrant behaviors that end up infecting our homes and breaking up our relationships with our men and helping to hold him down. That's all I'm saying. So everyone can look at themselves. Every man can look at his own woman. Everyone must study what slavery did to the black woman. We have never looked at it as an independent study.
May I ask you, on what do you base your information?
Just research. Being a black woman myself, living here in the country, and I interviewed over 3,000.
They did not tell us that all of that, being my own person and I'm independent, would lead to separation, loneliness, celibacy, and lesbianism. They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation. They didn't give us that information. They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with being with no man.
If you get 10 of them in here in a room, all 10 of them will have a lot of differences about where the civilization started, what we did, who did it, and where. Okay? White people agree on their history, even if it's a lie, they agree on it. Patrick Henry, they agree on that, Marco Polo, whoever it is, they agree. Yep, that's what he did. Yep, that's what they did. They don't have an argument about what the truth is. They just came together, decided on what the history is going to be, and then that's what they accepted, and that's what they teach their children, and that's what they teach our children. A lot of us don't really understand what slavery actually did to us and how much psychological trauma it did to us regarding what our proper roles are with each other, what our responsibilities are as man and woman in our various communities and relationships. We have never been debriefed from slavery. Not really. We have just, we know we had that history, but we don't know how it affected us. We don't know how much of our actual culture we lost,
how much of our ideas were taken from us. We know that our religion was taken from us. We know that our names were taken from us. But we don't know how many other standards of day-to-day life have been removed. And while we have adopted the American way of doing things, they have not worked for us because we have a very special situation. We are not the same as everyone else. And a lot of the people who want us to pretend that slavery didn't exist or to forget about it, they've never been a slave. So they don't know what we're going through. They don't know what this has done to us. It has made us as black women insecure.
Now, a man that wants a woman today, he can say, listen, I want a woman who's her own woman. I want her to be in good shape health-wise. I want her to be a certain size or whatever. But you better not say you want a woman that can cook or you won't never get no woman. This is how crazy we have become. Food is what sustains life. How are we going to decide we don't want to cook the food? Historically, it is the female that go out and get the food, bring it home and cook it and serve it. Now, that's the history. That's on every continent. It's only in America where the female goes to the Chinese restaurant or McDonald's bring the food home. That's not quite what our history is. Okay? So we're not teaching our daughters to eat, to cook, and to eat to live. See, we are very powerful because we decide who's going to live and die. We decide how long you're going to live, what shape you're going to be in while you live, how you're going to feel. We decide all of that by what we feed you.
We have a man who everybody hates. We hate him. His mama hate him. His family hate him. The white police hate him. The regular white men and white women hate him. This is a man who is hated by everyone. The only solace that God made for him was us. And when he comes to us and can't get any sanctuary at all, then he don't have no life. And then they win because what they want to do is to destroy him and make us think that we are better than him so that we will help the enemy destroy our own man that God gave to us. We have the best man on earth. Everybody want him. He looked better than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. He is the best, the wisest, and the most beautiful. The way to get into any place, in any country, in any city, society, is that you have to contaminate the woman, not the man. You got to contaminate the female because then she going to pass that filth on to the children. And then they're going to take it to their children until somebody comes in with a new idea and the people take on a new idea.
That's a fact.
And that's not to say, you know, we look at our men and the condition they're in. We raised them. Okay.
Feeding and clothing and raising a child and making sure it's not on drugs and it goes to college, that doesn't guarantee that child any emotional success in their relationships in life. That just means they may be able to get a job. See, we have to look at even what the success standard is that we're talking about. That's not necessarily success. That doesn't guarantee us success. If we can raise up an emotionally stable child, one who knows how to carry on our black nation, who knows how to be a good mother and still perhaps contribute to the outside community, if we can raise up fathers who take responsibility for their children and who know that their presence in the home is a needed one if we are to survive, there are a lot of other things more important than us just getting a college education and a job. That does not guarantee the success of a nation. That guarantees a personal financial success, which is not the only thing that we need to revive our black nation.
Out of the home, and we have been given the false compliment that we are the backbone of the black nation. There is no doubt in any community in this country that the men in those communities are the backbone of their nations. There is no doubt in the white community that the white man is the backbone of his nation. The European, the Buddhist, the Korean, the Japanese, the Hispanic, all of those men are the backbones of their community, and there's no doubt about it. It is only in the black community where those values have been transposed and where they put that burden on us and tell us that we are the backbone of the black community, which is a direct insult to the black man and implies that he don't have no backbone and that his women have to represent him.
One of my favorite things that Shahrazad Ali said, not only in the video but just in general, is that she talks about how, you know, when you're raising a child, it's different from maintaining a child. When you raise a child in terms of how to make money, you raise a child in terms of how to make finance, you raise a child into learning how to exceed academically and so on and so forth. When you give a child food and shelter and a place to sleep, that's maintaining a child. That's not raising a child. You see what I'm saying? You're not teaching the child about loving themselves, loving their people, being socially aware, in terms of who they are in this society, aware of what's at stake in terms of not only who they are, but their lineage. That's why you have children nowadays today that are still failing the doll test, where they're still choosing the white doll over the black doll. That's why you have black women on TikTok doing the My Massa challenge, and you got niggas out here putting a dog collar over their neck and being walked like a dog by their white wife at a wedding reception. But show your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, happy birthday to Miss Shahrazad Ali. I love her. I want to meet her. Somewhere between this year and next year, I want to meet Shahrazad Ali. But share your thoughts in the comment section below, considering the whole matters at hand. What is your favorite quote from Shahrazad Ali? What is your favorite video in this particular compilation? Talk about, what are the things that she brought up that, really helped you out? When you came across Shahrazad Ali, what did she inspire within you? How did she help you out personally? When did you come across her? Let's have conversations concerning those things in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. All right. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
Long as I got God, black women, and the squad, I got all